Twice, that's really good. I'm going to be talking about hidden disabilities. Some people that you will see, like would be physical or something, but these hidden ones, I've got 3 by the request of my auntie. So the first one is ADHD, which is attention deficit hyperactivity. Most people know it's ADHD. I can't even read my own writing. You know what, I did this. One of the things with somebody like ADHD, they can be considered disorganised. Hence, I've got like little note things so that people, I can engage with it. They have poor time management. I mean, I was late, but that wasn't due to me, that was due to the train not running. Problems focusing on a task. Well, I know exactly what I'm doing and why I'm here. I'm talking with you. I'm spreading the word about certain things that I know about, and also things where I've worked with lots of different people, and also me myself. So, a hot temper. Do you remember back in the day when someone said, yeah, that person got a hot temper? Could have been a person, or still is a person, that's ADHD. Because if we don't understand it, that these are the things that they're going through, because ADHD is like a behaviour. They are born this way, but it's a behaviour. Maybe from different cultures, you might think, oh, that person's just playing it. And a different culture will be like, no, actually, this person needs some support, this person needs some help. So it's all about re-educating ourselves. Things that happened back in the day, we're talking about supporting our children of today. We're talking about supporting our elders of today. We're talking about educating ourselves to understand that these things are real. It may not be that what we were used to, but it's a real thing. So we want to be there to support the people that have it. It's like problems following thoughts and completing tasks. There might be someone that's ADHD and you're talking to them, and then they actually talk about something that's non-related. It's not because they're not listening to you. It's not because they haven't heard what you said. That's just how their brain works, and that's how they see things. They can be quite fidgety. They can be quite talkative. I know quite a few people that are quite talkative. I also know quite a few people that are ADHD. So like they said, even though they may have some of these things, you won't really know this person is ADHD unless they're being diagnosed. The problem and the issue is that quite a lot of adults have not been diagnosed with ADHD, because it can come under like our mental health, which is another tool. Right, autism. It's on a spectrum. I know quite a few people that are autistic. There's some autistic people that can talk. There's some autistic people that do not talk. I remember I was here the last time and there was a young little boy, he had on his headphones. He had on 2 lots of headphones. Because it's the noise, the everyday noise that is just so much and too much. And I just looked at him. I mean, I know a 12-year-old. He's maybe as tall as me. I've known him since he was a baby. His twin sister is not autistic. But whenever he says my name, he always says, Janet Barnett, Janet Barnett, Janet Barnett. We think it's because it flows. He knows my address off by heart. When he's coming to visit me and my daughter, going to Janet Barnett's house. Now, he was in a mainstream school and he was not flourishing. His mum had to fight to get him into a special school. And there's quite a lot of parents that say, oh no, I don't want my child going to a special school because it's going to get that stigma. The problem is that if a child has a need, they need that need to be supported. And it's not going to be supported very well in a mainstream school. There's 30 odd, or 30, just under 30 children in this class. This one child needs one-to-one. The classes are a lot smaller, and the specialist teachers. Also, it's like their social interactions. Like I said, when our little babies and little toddlers are growing, there's certain developmental stages. So if a child's not responding to you, it could be that the child is autistic, or there's just certain delays. Like playing with somebody else, turn taking. That's one of the biggest with autistic. It's like, it's not that they don't know about it, but it's like their world is different to having to be like, let's share, let's, my turn now. It's like when we were making cakes, my turn now, and it's like knowing that. It was really funny because when Auntie said, all right, could you come back? And I was like, oh, Auntie, man. But as I was pulling out the memories out of my brain box, I was just like, you actually know quite a lot of stuff. You actually have quite a lot of education, experience. And I really do thank you all for giving me that opportunity, and I really do feel welcomed, because it's like, if we don't talk and we don't spread the words, it's like, how are other people going to know? I mean, I can say to people, because of my experiences and because of my own education and that, I can tell somebody most of the time that has mental health issues. I can tell somebody that's on medication. I can tell somebody that has a learning disability, specific need like myself. Like I said, I'm dyslexic and dyspraxic. And like I said before, these are never in isolation, and they tend to coexist together. So for me, when I say to people, oh, I'm dyspraxic, they go, yeah, I'm dyspraxic. Basically, if you say a word that's not in my brain box, you'll see me searching for the word. If you say a word that is unusual for me, I have to write it down so I can break it up. Hence, this is why I've got these little things today, because I wasn't going to remember ADHD and attention defects if I hadn't written down in front of me, because I'm focused, but also my brain, like I said, going like this. I mean, I move about, that's actually keeping me stable and engaging with it. I mean, I'm quite excited, I'm always quite an excited person, and you will see me wobbling, and then sometimes it's like, but then when I crash badly, because I get exhausted. It's processes, it's in our brain, it's the way my brain works, it's the way that I look at the word. This is what I found this morning. You know, a dyslexic person has great thinking skills, is unique and creative, and looks at the word differently. I was like, oh God, I've got to bring this quote, because you know what it is? It's like, I'm forever thinking about things. It's like when someone says to you, oh, can you do this? It was like, when I was younger, it's like, yes, I can. As I got older, it was like, no, I'm scared. No, I'm going to make a fool of myself. It's like, but the thing is, the biggest thing is not trying. The biggest thing is not engaging. If someone comes and says to me today, do you know what, you're talking about rubbish, but you know what, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Whereas before, I would have taken it on board and I would have gone in within myself. It's like, we've all got a voice. I just am getting more confident that, you know what, my voice carries. And I want to spread the word anywhere, really, that will help me, actually. Because, yeah, thank you. So, yeah, like I said, that's not all of the hidden disabilities. There are a few more, but aren't asked for 3 of them. So, yeah, thank you very much.